Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome everybody. Mr. Atkins, a number of years ago, Senator Kennedy and I teamed up to pass a law entitled Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act. It was designed to protect American investors and actually also American businesses by ensuring that foreign companies that list their shares on U.S. exchanges have to play by the same accounting standards as U.S. companies that list their shares on those exchanges. And at the time, Chinese companies had been playing by a whole different set of rules, which both put them at a competitive advantage, but also endangered American investors on those exchanges, especially less sophisticated investors. And the entity that is charged with making sure that Chinese companies play by the same rules, that they comply with American standards, is the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, the PCAOB. So my question to you is, do you commit that if you're confirmed, you will preserve the PCAOB's important role in that mission?
Oh, well, thank you, Senator. The role is crucial. Accounting and auditing is really crucial, obviously, to investor protection and to the capital market. So, yes, that function is by law delegated to the PCAOB, and so I'm going to ensure that it is not politicized anymore, and that it really focuses on its mission to protect investors and to follow those rules.
I appreciate that, because the reason I ask is I've been looking at Project 2025, and I see that you have a special mention in Project 2025 on a chapter that mentions the PCAOB. Is that right?
I participated in a couple of phone calls, but I didn't.
Well, they listed you as with a special mention. In a chapter that recommends that the PCAOB be abolished. Are you in favor of abolishing the PCAOB?
Well, that's up to you all. It's part of the statute, and actually it's not even part of the securities.
Are you in favor of abolishing the PCAOB?
The function needs to be done by whether it's PCAOB or whether it's folded back into the SEC. The function is vital, and how best and most efficient it is achieved, I think.
So do you or do you not subscribe to the recommendation in this chapter of Project 2025 that the PCAOB be abolished?
Well, I think it's not in my power. It's up to you all. So, I mean, I would support whatever Congress.
So you do agree that neither you nor the president has the ability to unilaterally abolish the PCAOB. Do you agree with that?
I'm not a constitutional lawyer, but
well, you just said it was the Congress, right? So I'm assuming from your answer that you agree that the president cannot unilaterally get rid of the PCAOB. Is that your view?
It's part of it. You have it in the statute, and so it's part of the
that
law.
Seems to be there are lots of things that are in statute right now, Mr. Atkins, that the president has decided to ignore, which is why we have so many lawsuits filed about his abuse of the separation of powers. Mr. Molinaro, if you're confirmed, you'll be leading an agency that has about 700 employees at the beginning of President Trump's second term. But because of the actions taken by the Musk Doge operations and others, about 80 probationary employees were initially terminated. My understanding is many of them are now being brought back to the FTA because of court orders that found that those were illegal firings. Is that your understanding, that many of them are coming back now?
Only through public reports, Senator.
Got it. And would you agree that haphazardly eliminating employees from the FTA, so for example, those in the Office of Transit Safety and Oversight, could put people at risk?
I think, Senator, I can only offer what I've observed publicly. It's my expectation to enter the role with this force, obviously seeking to increase morale. But I assure you, just as Secretary Duffy asserted in his hearing, and I did earlier in my opening comments, public safety, not only the safety of the individual riders across America, workers, in the systems is a priority, and I'll seek to apply the law.
I appreciate that because the infrastructure bill that passed, including a measure that I had introduced, the Transit Worker and Pedestrian Protection Act. So I look forward to working with you if you're confirmed. Thank you very much.
Look forward to the same, Senator.